both dogs are out.
Let's see if we can shine this on.
I think it's your, it must be your brightness on your camera. No, now that makes my head shiny. That's great. I think it's your brightness. That's all it was. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. See. All right. Cool. All right. There we go. Great vids. Thank you. You got to do some homework. Good. Go do your homework. I saw a little bit about homework. Let me see. Where's that comment? Basil Hayden's good stuff.
What's up, everybody?
What's up
going
from Virginia? Single malt Scott. Single malt. Yeah. What's your opinion about Poppy?
What's up, YouTube? We got YouTube over here too.
Poppy Van Winkle. That's special. Is it overpriced? Yeah. Because I guess people are paying. People are paying for it. But it's also it's a very it's an exclusive product because you have to understand when you make those bourbons 23, 15 years ago like that, you can't forecast how much need there's going to be. So you don't want to over process, and that's what happened certainly 25, 30 years ago when they were originally preparing that. And you got to remember when it's done, you got to rewind the clock back, even further how long it takes to make it. So it's aging that long, but it's not necessarily indicative of when it was created, right? So anyway, with all that in mind, it is special. I've had it, and yes, I enjoy it.
Somebody asked where we're from North Jersey. But why don't you get on here and talk about what are the plans we got coming up? We got some big plans in the next few weeks here. So run into the gauntlet. Where are we going to go?
All right. So this is a really probably it's going to be one of the best 10 days in our opportunities that Johnny Drinks has afforded us. We're going away. We're going to go visit some special places, some special friends and people, all intertwined in the Johnny Drinks world. So we have some distilleries, some vineyards that we're going to go see out in the Los Angeles area, in the Napa Valley area, in California. We've got some great people lined up there. Again, combination of both friends and professionals, new people that we haven't met yet. So we're excited about that. We're going to go out there for about 3 or 4 days, and then from Los Angeles, we're going to go to Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. We were invited out to Las Vegas to go spend some time with some friends of ours.
You could say who? Why you keep?
We want me to say who it is
where we're going?
Because I don't like to name drop, John.
We're not name dropping. You're going to do it anyway. You're going to talk about it.
Well, we're going to talk about when we're out there.
And then we're going to, what do you mean? We're going to eventually work with them.
All right, we're going to see the UFC fight on 3-5 and Dana White's. I'm going to make drinks for him. Isn't that cool? That's what we're doing. So the UFC invited us out. We're going to go visit them. We're going to meet Dana White. Those of you who follow UFC know what I'm talking about. That's the real deal. And I'm going to make some cocktails, get to meet him, talk, hang out. He and I are going to become best buddies. I'll play golf with him, do that stuff like that, huh?
That's the goal, Tim. Yeah, so we have a pretty packed up schedule. We're going to be in Napa Valley, like you mentioned, touring a winery, potentially working with a company out there, going back down to meet with a couple of different brands that are in the LA area. So by the way, guys, if you're in the LA area, let me know in the DMs or shoot me an email if you want to link up or have some cool places that we
that's important. Yeah, if anybody's in California, and you got a good hookups for us outside of Napa Valley, which we're always set up for 2 days, then we're going to come into on the 25th. We will at night, so it's really the 26th, which is a Saturday of February, Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We have some we can hook up with or meet, DM him. Maybe we'll go to a restaurant, maybe go to a bar. I don't know. We're flexible. I know I just have to go see some of the sites. I got to go see the Hollywood sign. I got to go see Rodeo Drive. I got to go do some, touristy stuff. Not only John's coming with us, but we're bringing my daughter Diana, who does our marketing.
Not only is John coming with us.
Yeah. Well, I meant John's got to be with us. Johnny's coming with us. Yeah, John's got to come with us. That's not what I meant. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
But Diana's coming. I'm excited about Diana. I get to spend some real quality time.
Come on, camera.
Oh, Diana had her wisdom teeth taken out, 4 of them. For those of you who saw the video, she had the bandage on. That was not a prop. That's real. And so she's on all sorts of. You want to show everybody? No.
Could I make you guys custom sneakers? Logan, hit me up.
No. You want to show everybody?
Hit me up in the DMs, Logan. How much do you think your liquor costs in general? Of all your liquor costs in general?
Liquor costs are expensive.
No.
Which one?
How much do you think?
I don't. Wouldn't even know. And
why did Mom lower the music?
It's yeah. Anyway, let's go fix it. I don't know. Maybe shut the doors out.
But speaking of our liquor, so guys that are normally on YouTube, we mentioned a little bit more. We are working on a pretty exclusive and selective launch for the 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So we're going to be launching a bourbon bottle. It's going to be super premium. I think they're only going to be like 100.
It's limited.
120 bottles sold. So pretty exciting stuff. We'll give you guys more updates when it's a little bit closer. We're expecting probably early to mid-April. So stay tuned on that.
Yeah. Anyone who saw the video where we went out to the distillery out in Utah, our friends at Clearwater, I tapped a 9-year-old bourbon. The barrel was $30,000. Okay. That stuff right out of the barrel. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, go back and scroll. There's a YouTube video, $30,000 bourbon. That's the barrel I tapped. That barrel is going to be a Johnny Drinks special limited edition commemorative bottle of bourbon, 9-year aged, for our million, when we hit the 1 million milestone on YouTube. So
it is Clearwater in Utah, guys.
Clearwater Distilleries,
in Florida.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Clearwater Distilleries out in Plymouth. Plymouth. What's the?
No, I forget what it's called.
My gosh, you think we know what this? Oh my God.
Something. It's
Providence?
something. No, it's 2 words.
Pleasant Grove.
There it is.
Pleasant Grove, Utah. Gosh. Sorry, Matt, if you're listening. Ollie, if you're listening.
Omega says pre-order ?
Pleasant Grove.
Pre-orders are not available yet, but they will be. So we will let you know for sure. Steven, thank you very much, man. Yo, can I please get a shout out? I love you guys. Steven, of course. If you have any questions, want us to say anything specific, let us know.
What's up, guys?
Awesome, man.
Hi, Dad. You guys are all calling me Dad. You're flattering me here. Bringing a little bit more children into my world.
Oh, Matt is there. He said, all good, guys.
Oh, Matt's there. Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Now,
I've got a lot of things going on, Matt.
A
lot of things in my head, Matt. You know, I've got Scandalous on my brain. I think I fell in love with her. You know, anyone who doesn't know who Scandalous is, well, you got to check out the videos, and self-explanatory. Another great gentleman's high-end cinnamon whiskey. Stuff's good. So with all of that overview, hopefully you guys caught, those are just tuning in, the little mini tour that we're going on, starting out in San Francisco, Napa Valley, experiencing what all that has to offer, meeting with some good friends out there who happen to have a winery, a vineyard, very well known, and we're going to have some great conversations with them, and then bounce over up to the LA area, Hollywood area, go see some people up there, spend some time, and then lastly shoot over on March 1st to Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas, have some great stuff set up with UFC and Dana White, and we're going to spend several days filming out there. So we're going to have a lot of good content with that. I'm super excited about that because it's not every day you get to go see a UFC fight, let alone get to sit ringside, let alone get to meet Dana White, let alone get to make Dana White drinks, let alone get to do it with your son.
I don't know if we're sitting ringside.
I'm sitting ringside.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'll make a call right now to Eric.
I don't know if that's part of the deal.
Oh, yeah. As far as I know, I'm ringside.
I would stick with whatever you want to drink at the bar. Don't try to search things up.
Yeah, don't mix. But I will say this. In the if you know you're going to go out, dinner, and maybe have a long night, I like an espresso martini, right? Like a coffee drink, something that's just going to, it's just something for me to say, okay, good. I'm not going to fall asleep at the table. So that's something I would do. I think your guys' generation and younger people like to do the other caffeine infused drinks that are like Red Bull and stuff like that.
Bavacas,
I don't like those, and I don't think that anyone should drink too many of those. Those are
dangerous.
Dangerous
for the heart there.
Yeah. So
best steakhouse in Tampa. We're not from Florida, and I don't know. I've never been to a steakhouse in Tampa.
Tampa? No, I have not been to a steakhouse in Tampa. Sorry. Nope. Only down in like the Boca Del Rey area, Prime. I think it's Prime 94. That was called Prime. Yeah. Prime 112, something like that. And then in Miami is another, like a Prime 112. I don't know. I get them mixed up. Whatever. I haven't been there in a while.
Come to Texas. Texas may be in the cards soon. So stay tuned.
I'd love to go to Texas. Give us a reason to go to Texas. Let's create an agenda. Somebody out there that has, something that we can exploit and have fun with. We're open. Just DM us and we'll see what we come up with.
Somebody asked if you're still writing mortgages.
Yes, full-time job. Just so we're clear, Dad's full-time job of 30 years is mortgage financing. Full-time, all the time. We do this stuff at night. We do this stuff on weekends. We'll do 2 or 3 videos, right? We'll do the YouTube long-term, long-form stuff is always going to be on, I want to have several hours. So that's going to be, Sunday mornings, stuff like that. So mortgage financing is what my full-time job is. This is his full-time job.
You should make a collab with Vlad. I love his stuff, man. I would love to. Vlad, if you're out there, man, let's do some. Actually, I just I got an email from Babish's team today, so hopefully we can get something going there.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool. That would be awesome.
All right. So what else? What else is on your mind? Let's see. Hello from Amsterdam, Fort Worth. Am I behind you here on these things?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I can't keep up with this. Smoke the glass. Yeah, smoke it. Smoke the glass. Love smoking the glass. Helps the flavor of the first sip, and more importantly, it's a great presentation. Come on, who doesn't like to see that lifted off and smoke it? That's pretty cool.
How old are we? I am 26. He's 56. So a straight 30 years. Babish, him and Uncle would be crazy. Yeah, man, that'd be a good one. So
Babish, yeah.
Hopefully.
We look alike, don't we? Is that the guy
he doesn't show his face much, but yes, he does look like you.
Yeah.
Not really, but he does have the beard and the bald head.
Well, I guess
I think he's the best. I would say he's the best creator on YouTube in the food space.
Me?
No.
Oh,
Babish.
Oh, Babish. I thought you were talking about me.
You don't make food.
I thought you were going to give me a compliment.
You don't make food.
I make steaks.
Barely.
Come outdoor grill time and make some great grilled romaine. How about that?
That's a good one.
I
don't think Babish will do it, but any tips for healthy drinking?
Healthy drinking, don't. Water. You got some good options.
Moderation.
Some good options. Some great drinks with electrolytes in them.
You
know what I really like? I like the Genius stuff that we just got introduced to. That smoothie, that's good. Genius smoothie. Try those.
Seared. Thank you, man. Check out George Strait. So we actually have an entire list of celebrity tequilas that we're going to review for YouTube. That is on it, so do not worry.
Walk me through buying a home. We just did a whole super peer content, 35, 40 minutes. Who just said that?
Angry Joker says that. I feel like your dad's room smells like a department men's store.
Actually smells like a barbershop. Clubman Talc. If you ever gone to a barbershop when you were little, or maybe through your adolescence growing up, depending on your age, and they have this yellowish stuff, it's called Clubman Talc. Clubman's got a character on it. It's got a top hat and like a cane. Clubman Talc. That's my go-to. It's like $6 a bottle.
Joey says, your favorite kind of sandwich? I just got a cat sandwich, the Cat's Deli in New York, and it was $30. But
can I answer that? Can I answer my favorite sandwich?
Well, I was finishing. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you done?
You got it. Good.
I got 2 favorite sandwiches. One, Sloppy Joe roast beef from Millburn Deli in Millburn, New Jersey. Anybody who's from Millburn, around that area, knows in Jersey that is the go-to for a sloppy. A&S, A&C, Pork Store, couple local places around by us make some unbelievable subs with prosciutto, mozzarella, and the best ones, they have arugula, and then they spread this fig jam on it. Fig jam, mozzarella, arugula, prosciutto. I've had it with like a chicken cutlet on it. That's good stuff too. So,
what's your favorite gin? Mine is gunpowder gin. Well, look at that, Pierre.
I like
so is mine. Yeah, gunpowder is really good.
I like both of them.
Gunpowder is a strong, I guess like a flower. It's a very strong. Yeah, it's a very strong gin in terms of like the flavors. So,
all gin takes on those notes of it's.
I would say gin is the most diverse liquor category. Like you're going to get a very different gin from each brand. Like a vodka's a vodka.
Well, do you know? Okay, so in the gin basket, so the way the liquor is distilled,
it's a vapor
it's
process.
mashed. Right. So there's two ways that it's done. The mash is created the same way. The distilling process where it vaporizes, and it could go through the gin basket. It can go through the gin basket as a fume, right? As that vapor, or it could go through as a liquid. So there's two different processes. And I believe everyone likes to experiment and do it a little differently. So with their spices, their botanicals, all sorts of incredible things, creative things that people like to do with the spirits like that. So thoughts on Buffalo Trace? Good stuff. Got to buy it.
Abel, thank you, man. Thank you for the
What's
tip.
your car? I drive a Ford Bronco. Johnny, you're driving he has an Audi.
I have an S5.
Used car. He has a used car because you know what? That's a whole other conversation. But you're much better off buying something. What are you giving me cross eyes for?
You're speaking for me.
Oh yeah, we buy it used. We buy all our cars. Well, this Bronco I bought new because it's the first time it came out.
Okay, I bought the Bronco new.
Okay. Go back to why you should buy something used versus.
Well, we can talk about it. Yeah.
Let's talk about it right
so
now.
I bought a 2018 S5, and it's in great condition. It was used, but the miles were good. So I guess if you give any advice, is check the miles, drive the car first, check the facts behind it. But yeah, I mean, there's really no reason to go and buy a car brand new unless you wanted something super, luxury.
Unless you're ordering it for specific reasons, right? So you order it for specific reasons. He bought.
There's a reason for that. Yeah, exactly.
Brand new Bronco. Great truck. Love the truck. But from what we paid for it, and only 3 months later, it's devalued about $8,000.
Look at that.
Okay. Now, the magic here would be the benefit of somebody else. If I sell it, I already would have taken the hit on that value and how quickly it depreciated. They'll pick up the benefit because they're not going to see the same depreciation right away. Right? Does that make sense? So we are advocates of considering previously owned vehicles and buying them that way.
Well, that's the thing too. Like if you're going to buy a pre-owned car, make sure it's not 15 years old. You know what I mean? Because then you run into some issues.
Well,
or at least know what you're getting, type of thing. How do you feel about having an old fashioned on tap from Henry? There's an eating place that's in Cali, and they push it out with nitro. So we have one on tap, and they're really good. There's really nothing that, from an old fashioned standpoint, that needs to be like mixed or shaken, live type of thing. So I wouldn't. There's no issue there.
No, I think the nitro just pushes it out and gives it a little foam and a little air in it. That's nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. We have. Oh, sorry.
That's because of demand. Yeah, used cars as much as new right now. Well, listen, used cars are high, new cars are high, and you're absolutely right. But it's the balance. If you have something to sell, you're going to get more for it, and if you're going to buy something, you're going to pay more for it. So, I mean, net result is I think it's about the same. I guess the only way you would really be impacted greater is if you had no car and you had to go buy your first car. Similar to buying a house. Housing market, there is super high demand. There is no supply, right? Low listings. And because there's low supply, we talked about this on our content meeting today about purchasing homes. And because there's not a lot of inventory, the sellers can sit back and wait for the demand of all those people that want to buy those homes to just keep throwing offer after offer. So anyway, it's a function of, you got to deal with it, I guess.
Yoshiro asks, have you ever had Arak, Middle Eastern alcohol, ARAK? I've never.
No. Nope.
Never. But anyone that's tuning in now, welcome. Like I mentioned in the title, we have some pretty big plans for 2022. These next couple of weeks here is probably going to be the most packed up we've been so far in the past 2 years. We are flying out to Napa Valley to check out a winery and some special people out there. Going down to LA a couple of days after that to meet up with some brands that we're working with. Stay at the Dream Hotel. So they're hooking us up with 3 nights and supposedly a really nice room. So we'll be doing some content there. And then we're going to be going over to Las Vegas to meet up with Dana White and the UFC. So we'll be doing a ton of content about I think we're going to be going into like his bar and making some cocktails with the Hallerhead.
Yeah,
doing some interviews, potentially with a fighter.
Definitely.
And then obviously going and watch Masvidal and Covington on that Saturday. So really exciting stuff. If you guys are in the area, like we said, if you're in Napa, if you're in LA, you're in Las Vegas, let us know.
So a lot of people here are asking me what I do for a living, and also asking how to get into. So I do. What's it?
From William says.
All right, read it. I can't read it.
William says, just bought Renee Rye Armagnac after seeing you making the old fashioned. OMG, incredible stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. That's Armagnac. Yeah, it's rye and Armagnac, which is like a cognac, and that is a good bottle. I'm glad you're enjoying that, and you agree with me. So it's not, listen, it's a price point that if you've not tasted it and just go buy it, it's a risk, right? The good news for you guys, and I say this with the utmost respect to all the spirits that we've tasted and tried, all the ready-to-go drinks, all that good stuff. If it's good, I'm going to tell you if it's good. If it's okay, it's okay. And if it's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. So right now, thank you for commenting.
What color was your coin, William? The guys at Clearwater want to know.
Oh, yeah. What color is the coin on top?
What coin did you get? Yeah,
that's the other best part about Renee. You peel off the top with the wax.
Yeah, let us know.
And there's one gold coin out there.
Emmanuel, what's going on, man?
There's about 15 silver coins, and then there's a bunch of the copper coins. I wonder what he had. Maybe he's going to come back and tell us.
Okay. When you come to Vegas, you're going to do a meet and greet or anything. So, Ryan, we don't have a plan, but we do have some days that we're pretty free in the beginning of the week. So, like March 2nd on, I think we have a couple days. So maybe we'll go to like a bar or something.
Yeah, I mean, what I would suggest, if you're in the Vegas area or the Los Angeles area and you own a bar, own a restaurant, have friends, whatever, we're open. Just DM him. Just give us a time and a location. And if we can do that, I'd like to do that. I like to kind of just hang out somewhere and say hi to you guys. So that would be cool. But you got to DM Johnny. If you own a bar, own a restaurant, don't just say, hey, come meet me at a bar. Because I want to be fair to, especially the people that own the bar. If they need to know potentially that we're coming and maybe whatever we can work out,
What do we got?
We're going to be videoing probably too.
Masvidal, Covington. I got Covington, man. But I don't know. I like them both.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's tough. I'll have to tell you. We'll get a feel for that later when we're there. So I want to go back to my original. A few people have commented. Spence, make a run. Yeah, we're not going to make a drink tonight. Tonight's water. Actually, I just finished my water.
Well, one thing we are doing, guys, is again, part of the 2022 plan is we are launching a pretty selective bourbon. Going to be very, very exclusive, only about a couple hundred or maybe like the 150 range number of bottles, probably around April time. So stay tuned on that. But going to be doing a bunch of merchandise, some bar essential kits, some other cool things. So yeah, we'll let you guys know. Yeah. And if you guys have any suggestions, let us know.
I'm going to answer the question I've been trying to answer. What I do for a living and how you get involved in what I do for a living, which is mortgage financing. So I am in the business 30 years. That's my full-time job. Those of you who have commented how to get involved in mortgage financing, listen, there's got to be someone in and around your neighborhood that you can talk to that's close by. If you're in New Jersey, obviously I'm here. You could DM him. I'd be happy to talk to you about how to get involved into it. And I'm not opposed to talking to anybody that wants to just talk about either they're in the business, how to do better in the business, or get started in the business, but relative to where you live, proximity where you live to us in New Jersey, would really have to be New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, where so you DM him.
DM me, find him on LinkedIn. Emmanuel, I would love some Greek food. So I don't know where your wife is catering from, but we are in New Jersey, so.
What did
you do?
I don't know where it go.
Why did you just do that?
Do you think I did it on purpose? Go find. Where is it?
It's gone.
Where is your app?
What did you even do? Sorry, guys, on YouTube. There we go.
All right. I was trying to scroll up.
Give us a second there, guys. Here. You have it right here. Look over here.
Oh, yeah. But then we're looking down.
That's okay.
All right, good. Keep going.
NJCC on course drink review. Who's that? Call her D.
Collardy. I don't know. Who is that?
Are you a loan officer?
Yes, loan officer. I'm an officer of mortgage financing.
MLO here in Georgia.
What did I say about Greek food? Lenape Diner.
What did you say about Greek food? Emmanuel, you said your wife caters it, didn't you? Oh, you guys paused. My bad, dude. Yeah, so if your wife is catering it, I'll hand deliver it. I'm in Queens, New York. Look, man, we're in North Jersey, so if you really want to bring some over, we do love Greek food.
Around here locally, I love the Lenape Diner. My friend John Lignos has a great place over there.
Shoot me a DM, Emmanuel. What's your favorite pre-workout drink? You guys should make a video on it. Milo's, I go straight coffee nowadays.
Yeah.
I used to drink pre-workout a lot, but I noticed it was giving me anxiety throughout the day, so I had to stop doing that.
You know what I've been using? I'm not gonna. You know what I've been using lately? The teas and the shot in my hot water.
Doesn't get you going though.
It gets me going.
Pre-workout.
First of all, I don't need a lot. I'm not. Let's understand the difference between his pre-workout and my pre-workout. I don't need the same pre-workout. All I need is a little caffeine boost, a little something spicy, some natural. I've been using this stuff lately, and we'll probably hopefully talk more about it. I want to be fair to the product because I want to make sure I'm explaining it correctly when the time is right, and I'm enjoying it because I'm gonna put it in my hot water every morning, and it's great. So anyway, we can come back to that. That's for another video, another time. Let's see. Great breakfast drinks. Just talked about that. Croatian wine. I don't know anything about Croatian wine. Sorry. Can't say I've had most of the wines are, your Merlots, Pinot Noirs, Zinfandels, Sauvignon Blancs, the whites. I'm trying to get into the Burgundy. I'm trying to get actually more into some French wines, some Bordeaux's and stuff like that. I have not had the chance. It's like anything else. Once you're in a habit and a routine and you find something you like to drink, that's your go-to. It's not until you get introduced to something different from a friend or maybe even what we do on this page that you start to experiment. So, that's a good way of doing that. So people have sent us some interesting bottles. I've tasted them and I've made personal note, and I've purchased and I bought more of those same bottles, whether it's a spirit or it's some sort of wine.
What's some advice for money saving for a 13-year-old?
Ooh.
Well, the fact you're thinking of saving money at 13 is great, Taylor.
That's awesome, Taylor. Here's the advice. Tell your parents you want to be put on an allowance. Tell your parents you're going to do stuff around the house and you'll earn it. And you take whatever you can get. Maybe you negotiate with them a little bit. You see what that's worth. But whatever you make, you put it away. And especially when you live at home and you don't have any bills really, it's a good time to save no matter what age you are. So take advantage of that. Your parents and your family and the roof over your head's there for a reason. We all hopefully can afford our children what our parents afforded us. And in some cases, everyone's family situation is different. I didn't personally grow up in a conventional, traditional family with the mother and the father and the whole family unit. So it's okay. You figure out what works. You leverage your opportunities. You surround yourself with friends and people that have like-minded goals, and you'll be okay. All right, keep yourself on that path, and you'll figure out soon enough what works and what doesn't.
Mark says, "Can you recommend any non-alcoholic cocktails?"
Yeah, I love ice cream sundae. I like ice cream shakes. The non-alcoholic stuff that we do, you could do like daiquiris. You can do pina coladas, non-alcoholic. There's plenty of good options. We've actually done them check out our videos. We've done a lot of non-alcoholic stuff. License and some other organic stuff that, again, we might be introducing soon enough to everybody. So that's a good question. We can come back to that.
Yeah, I mean, look into so we work with a company called Three Spirits, and they call it an elixir. So it's made with a bunch of holistic, therapeutic ingredients. And the reason I like it is it tastes almost like a cocktail, right? So it takes you a little bit of time to drink it. You don't want to just slug, juice and then be done with your drink. So put the stuff over ice. It makes you feel a certain way. Obviously not drunk, but it's a euphoric feeling. So that's Three Spirits. But if you want to check them out, there are some other companies that do similar things. So look into it. If you're into non-alcoholic cocktails, and want to be around people that are drinking could be helpful.
Ooh.
Love and appreciate the content on the channel. I would like to know whose idea was it to start producing content and who's responsible for the name. So sincerely yours. We're both named John, so that name was easy, right? Johnny Drinks just sort of worked. I would say, he was making a Manhattan one night, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So I said, let me film you, throw it up on TikTok and see where it goes. And that's pretty much what happened. And ended up working out really well. We then hit quarantine, so we had nothing else to do. So I figured let's just keep making cocktails. And then I guess I quickly realized that it was doing better than expected. And so to answer, I guess it was me that really pushed it hard. But, obviously he's the one on camera, so he does a lot of the work. My brother has terrible credit in Canada, but wants to buy a house, no savings, married, and his wife is in the same situation. What is your advice? David, reach out to you.
Yeah, DM. You can
David,
DM
reach out to either me on Instagram or him on LinkedIn. But we're going to wrap this thing up soon, guys. It is getting late, so I do appreciate that. Jack, favorite cologne and party tricks? So this is the 2 questions.
Well, I told you my favorite cologne. It's called Club Mental. It's like $6 a bottle. It's nothing fancy. It's clean. It's the barbershop smell. If you ever went to a barbershop, shave, in my case, the head, they put it on there. I've been using that since I can remember. My next door neighbor was actually a barber, so he cut my hair for as long as I can remember. That's my go-to. What was the other question?
Favorite party trick.
Favorite party trick?
Smoking glass.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be something along those lines about a cocktail that I make. I don't tell jokes, and I don't have many talents of entertaining other than being a good host and kind of making cocktails for everybody. So hope that answers your question.
So that is it, guys. So thank you. We're going to be going live a little bit more often now. Try to get at least one a week. So we do appreciate you guys tuning in. But we'll be back very soon. Like we said, we got a big couple weeks coming soon.
All right, what's the watch? I want to just my Townsend watch. So this is a watch that I was recently introduced to. A small company, Townsend Watch Company. You can check them out. And do we have the link in or something on them?
Just look up townsendwatchcompany.com or look them up on Instagram. And then if you DM them, tell them that we sent you. We have a discount code. I don't know if it's set up just yet, but definitely make sure that if you want to grab one, let Spencer know that you're coming from us.
Yeah.
And then he'll hook you guys up.
Good
So that is it for tonight, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Bye, guys. See you guys. Stay tuned. Next week's going to be a big week for us.
Big one.
You guys will all be part of it.